Hello, this is Victor at HistoriaMercedes.com. This video is for Wally and Garrett in Pennsylvania. And this is another, like, sort of a second part, now at this second part video, about this harness that I repaired yesterday. So, this is the situation. Like I said, it is a rare harness because you don't really see these kind of harnesses. And I was right about that because we don't have these harnesses in the United States. And the reason being is that this harness came from a right-hand drive Mercedes-Benz 600 SEL. And that's right, because this is the only explanation. That's what I thought about, but I thought maybe you have very, very early, like a 91 S600 SEL or something, where starter would have been on the left side. But apparently it didn't make sense to me even saying that, because you can't really have the starter on the left side because steering box is there. So I don't know how it was squeezed in and whatever, but now I did my research. I spoke with the customer, and what happened here is, you see there's a warranty sticker on the harness. So this was replaced on the vehicle. And also the customer said that this metal piping was not attached to the bell housing. It was just dangling around, and the starter is on the passenger side. This is approximately how it would have been laid out properly on like a right-hand drive car. You would have the main connector on the passenger side. The harness would go, drop down a little bit, continue going forward, going into the alternator on the passenger side. Now on the driver's side, on the left side, we will have this split right here in harness. And the harness would follow to the left around the transmission bell housing. These actually are transmission bell housing bolts. This is where it would have been secured. It would go to the left, and then the starter would have been there. From the starter, there will be this addition that goes to oil level sensor, right on top there on the right, and then continue going to oil pressure sensor. This is how it would have been on a right-hand side drive car, but this one was adapted. It was installed in the left-hand side drive car, so this was just dangling in there, unsecured, somehow made these wires fit. So now I have to redo this a little bit just to make it a little easier and a little more cultured, I would rather say. So when it's installed, it's not stressed a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully cut this pipe open, and then when you get the harness, you can fold this wiring sort of like backwards and forward to the starter, which is going to be somewhere around like this vicinity right here. So you're going to bend the wire and just tie them together very nicely so they don't touch exhaust. And then I'm going to do the oil pressure sensor a length a little longer, because it has to go across and all the way to the other side. So that's what I have to do just to make it work better, because I'm not cutting the connector anymore. I plastic welded it and everything is ready to go. And I was about to mail it out, and this is what I saw. This is just like, I couldn't sleep on it. You know, I was just, something is wrong, and I felt it, and it's like, it can't be. And I thought to it in the morning, and I spoke with the customer today in the morning, and that's what we decided, that yes, this is indeed wrong harness. I'm gonna go right now, pause this video for a second. I'm gonna show you some parts and I show you some pictures of the right-hand drive and left-hand drive harness. Alright, so here we are at parts catalog here. Now we're looking at the harness that is installed, like right here where the mouse is. This is our left-hand side, left-hand drive car. This is the harness. As you can see, harness continues straight, one direction on one side. Okay, these are the numbers for the harness right there, and that's the run for left-hand side drive cars, no matter the market, UK, America, Japan, whatnot. As you can see, I have it set here as Japanese version, because in Japan there could have been two versions, right-hand side, left-hand side. And this is our right-hand side drive. You see the steering wheel is on the right, and look at the harness. It's exactly the one that I have on the bench now. It splits right here. Portion goes on the left, and portion goes forward to on the right side. This is the one that I have on the bench. This is not the one that you're supposed to have in the car. And here we got different part numbers too. Okay, so This is, it's actually weird, to be honest with you. I'm looking at it now. You see, you got 1530, right? And then it's replaced by 3930. This is kind of weird. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, that's 95 model year. Okay. You see, this is very, very strange. Oh, yeah, okay. No, it's not strange. I'm sorry. There was one number off. See, the US version harness, it was 0730. It was replaced by 3830, right? The left-hand side drive. And the right-hand side drive, it was 1530 replaced by 3930. So one number off. So yeah, totally different parts. For some reason, I just switched pictures and I didn't click on it. So the part number did not change. But now when I click on it, see, part number changes. So yeah, this is where the whole confusion came from. So I have to do something with it to just modify it a little bit. Not a biggest deal, not the end of the world. It will work. We just want to do it so it's much better on the vehicle than it was just hanging around there. And you know, that's what I have. Okay, so I'll cut it quits. I'll start working. I have to finish it today, so I have another big harness to start working on today. That's why this one has to be done. And I'll pretty much, this is going to be all. This is a final, and I'll just mail it back out to a customer. All right, this is Victor at RestoringMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.